local charitable organization has approached your chapter for assistance with raising funds to assist them in their important mission. Your chapter has decided to build birdhouses, sell them, and donate the funds to this worthwhile cause, while your chapter advisor has asked your team to make plans for this activity. Abilities to demonstrate: to receive and dispose of a motion of business, to receive a motion to suspend the rules, to consider an item of business and receive a motion to refer it to a committee.
Thank you. Madam Timekeeper, we are now ready to begin our presentation. The meeting room will come to order. We are now holding a meeting of the Ogemaw Heights FFA Greenhand Conduct Meeting Team. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations? I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they're at their stations, and report back to you, Madam President. The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there?
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see that the door is open at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the president in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the Embassy of Washington.
Your duties there?
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements just as Washington kept his fund accounts. Carefully and accurately, I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up a financial standing through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he is financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there?
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I am asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripened with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is a symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is the token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Madam President, all officers are at their stations. Thank you, Madam Vice President. The secretary will call the roll of members.
There are 7 members and many guests present, Madam President.
Thank you, FFA members. Why are we here?
To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess.
May we accomplish our purposes, I now declare this meeting of the Ogemaw Heights FFA Greenhand Conduct Meeting Team duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matters which may properly be presented.
Madam President,
Kirsten.
I move to suspend the rules by dispensing of the Secretary's report, Treasurer's report, and all committee reports and move directly to the business at hand.
second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to suspend the rules by dispensing of the Secretary's report, Treasurer's report, and all committee reports and move directly to the business at hand. Is there any discussion?
Point of order, Madam President.
State your point.
The motion to suspend the rules is not debatable.
Point well taken. Seeing as the motion to suspend the rules is not debatable and requires a 2/3 rising vote, we will proceed by standing. All in favor, please rise. Thank you. All opposed, same sign. Motion carries 6-0.
Madam President,
Caitlin.
I move to accept the challenge of building birdhouses for our local charity.
second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to accept the challenge of building birdhouses for our local community. Is there any discussion?
Madam President,
Caitlin.
I think this is a great idea because the funds we raise will better support our community. Vote yes.
Madam President, Reese. I agree with the maker of this motion because building birdhouses can help our ecosystem as well. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. All those in favor of accepting the challenge of building birdhouses for our local community signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Madam President,
Aiden.
I move to have this event March 26th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
second.
It has been
the time frame will be a great opportunity and for building birdhouses.
Madam President Bailey.
I also agree with the maker of this motion. March is a wonderful time because it is just before spring.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. All those in favor of holding this event on March 26th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
Madam President.
Kirsten.
I move to put out flyers and post an ad in the newspaper.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to advertise this event by flyers and an ad in the newspaper. Is there any discussion?
Madam President.
Kirsten.
I think this would be a good idea because putting out flyers and putting an ad in the newspaper would make it easy for many people to see when this event is.
Madam President Reese. I urge my fellow team members in voting yes on this motion because people go a lot of places, and if we put flyers out, they would get the word better than people who don't see the flyers. Is there any further discussion? Madam President Reese. I move to refer this to a committee of 3 appointed by the President, giving full power to act and report back at the next meeting.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to refer the motion of putting flyers and adding in a newspaper to a committee of 3 appointed by the President, giving full power to act and report back at the next meeting. Is there any discussion? Madam President Reese. I believe that we should refer this to a committee because we have better things to focus our time on than flyers.
Madam President.
Bailey.
I also agree with the maker of this motion. Referring this motion to a committee will benefit because, like she said, we will have other options to do. And I feel that as though this is a big task.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. All those in favor of referring advertising by flyers and an ad in the newspaper to a committee of 3 appointed by the President, giving full power to act and report back at the next meeting, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. The committee will consist of Bailey, Reese, and Caitlin.
Madam President.
Caitlin.
I move to have local hardware shops donate supplies.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to have local hardware shops supply the supplies. Is there any discussion?
Madam President.
Courtney.
I agree with the maker of this motion because if we have hardware suppliers supply our wood for us, we won't have to go out and ask other people.
Madam President Reese. I agree with the maker of this motion because I feel that hardware stores do not get recognized enough and they can help our community. Vote yes.
Madam President.
Bailey.
I also agree with the maker of this motion. Having hardware donate the supplies will help us so then we don't have to use our money.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. All those in favor of having hardware stores donate the supplies for our event signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Madam President Bailey.
I move to sell the birdhouses at Walmart.
Second.
It has been properly moved and seconded to sell our birdhouses at Walmart. Is there any discussion?
Madam President.
Bailey.
Having the birdhouses sold at Walmart will increase our productivity because many people shop there.
Madam President Kirsten.
I disagree with the maker of this motion. I think it would be more smart to sell these at a local farmer's market.
Madam President Courtney.
I agree with the maker of this motion because lots of people go into Walmart on a daily basis and this would be a good way to raise money.
Madam President Reese. I also disagree with this motion because I believe that zoos may need these birdhouses more than selling them at Walmart. Vote no. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we will proceed to vote. All those in favor of selling our birdhouses at Walmart signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Aye. Motion carries. Madam President Reese. I move to take the money we raise from selling these birdhouses and donate the money to local hospitals.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded to donate the money that we receive to hospitals. Is there any discussion?
Madam President.
Reese. I believe that this is a good idea because hospitals always can take donations in.
Madam President.
Bailey.
I also agree with the maker of this motion. During these times, COVID-19 is pushing hard on the supplies that they need. Having this money will benefit the hospitals.
Madam President.
Courtney.
I agree with the maker of this motion because that is something big that we can do, and it'll show people that we're not just an agricultural group and that we go out of our way for other communities or other things too.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, we'll proceed to vote. All those in favor of donating the money we earn to hospitals signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Madam Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have none, Madam President.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come for this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Ogemaw Heights FFA Greenhand Conduct the Meeting Team. As we mingle with others, let's be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in a salute to our flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I now declare this meeting adjourned. Madam Timekeeper, this now concludes our presentation. Honorable judges, we are now ready to entertain any questions you may have for us.
This question is for the President.
Yes, Honorable Judge.
What is the purpose of a main motion?
Can you please repeat your question?
What is the purpose of a main motion?
To dispense an order of main business to the table.
Thank you.
This question is for the treasurer.
Yes, Honorable Judge?
Which chapter officer coordinates all committee work?
The advisor.
All right, this question is for the secretary.
Yes, Honorable Judge.
Is the subsidiary motion that lay on the table debatable?
No.
Thank you.
This is for the Sentinel.
Yes, Honorable Judge?
What is the purpose of the previous question?
Can you repeat your question, please?
What is the purpose of the previous question?
To determine what else is eligible for the table.
Thank you.
This question is for the reporter.
Yes, Honorable Judge?
Must the motion to refer to a committee be seconded before it can be considered?
Yes.
This question is for the advisor.
Yes, Honorable Judge?
Is a second required for the motion to suspend the rules?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is for the Vice President.
Yes, Honorable Judge.
Which chapter officer welcomes visitors and guests while keeping the meeting room comfortable?
The Sentinel.
Thank you.
Okay, and this question is open for anyone. What is the purpose of a point of order?
Honorable Judge, may I answer your question?
Yeah.
To enforce the rules by calling upon the chair for a regular ruling and enforcement of the regular rules.
Thank you.
This question is also open to anyone that wants to answer. Is a parliamentary inquiry out of order when another member has the floor?
Honorable Judge, may I answer your question?
President?
Yes.
Thank you.
This is the final question for anyone. Is a division of the assembly amendable?
Honorable Judge, may I answer your question?
The blonde one.
No.
Thank you.
Okay, Thank you, Ogemaw Heights. Dr. Bragg, I sent you a text. Could you